Hello, MacArthur Stars. It is Mrs. Price. We are working on the element of art, shape, this week. Okay, so come along with me and I'll show you how to do your project. I can't wait to see what you create. Okay, for your project, we are looking at the artist Robert Delaney, and I'm going to show you a few of his pieces of art. And when you're looking at it, what do you notice? What stands out? The pieces that I've shown you have a lot of circles. And since we are focusing on shape this week, I thought it would be a good project to do inspired by him, okay? So if you look at his pieces, the circles have the same axis, the same middle point, and they either get bigger or they get smaller. And so those are considered concentric circles, okay? So our project is going to be inspired by him. You are going to need a piece of paper. You are going to need different sized circles that you can trace. And so I just went in my cupboard and found things that I could trace that were circular. And I also found a compass. If you have a compass, you can use one of these. Some of them are a little tricky and a little frustrating. So if you're gonna use this, I suggest practicing a little bit before you do your project, okay? But if you have a compass, you are more than welcome to use it for this project. You also need a ruler. All right, so I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to make a line from one side of my paper to the other, and you can do it straight across if you want, up and down. You can do more than one line if you want. I'm going to do one line to begin with, straight across. And this is going to be my axis for my circles, okay? So I'm going to take one of the circles. I'm going to try to get the middle. This one has a little dot and I'm pretty sure that's the middle. So I'm going to line it up with my line that I drew, and I'm going to trace it. Okay, so there's one. I want to get a little bit smaller, and this one I'm going to have to eyeball and just try to get it centered on there. If it's not completely, it's okay. And then I want to get a little bit smaller one, trace, and smaller, and trace. And I think, oh, I didn't make that perfect. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to go back over this with marker. All right, so now I'm going to make another one over here, another set of concentric circles. Okay, so maybe this one, you're not going to see part of it. It's going to run into that first one. So I'm going to trace and stop when I run into that one. Get this on here as centered as I can. Try not to go in the other one. It's okay, I'm going to go back over this with marker. Okay, and if you have more room, you could do another set right here. I might do a set of smaller ones right here, maybe this one. And this one. There we go, that works. And this one. Okay, so now I have my set of concentric circles, and so now I need to add color, okay? So if you remember looking at Mr. Delaney's, his color choices are very bright, no really rhyme or reason it looked like. So I'm just going to take my markers and I am going to start coloring. So once I hit the middle line, like this smallest circle is going to have two colors, okay? And then this ring I'm going to try to not let my colors that end up next to each other be the same, okay? All right, so I am going to start coloring this in. Okay, so I am finishing up my concentric circles, and if you want a little bit of a challenge, I'm going to show you how to add some more. If you are happy with your piece as it is, then you can turn it in, okay? But if you would like a little bit more of a challenge, you're gonna take your ruler and draw a line going in a different direction, and then take your pieces that you traced and make another series of concentric circles, however many you want, and then color that in, okay? Okay, so here is my finished piece. I can't wait to see yours. Have fun.